you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give.
Hey, TotallyTaniya fam, welcome to another episode of Dear Black Girl, where we share lessons and confessions to help little black girls on their college journey. Now, make no mistake, we do not discriminate, so this channel this segment can be watched and listened to by anyone. So with that, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you please. Okay, so this particular video is going to be about making your mark in college. I think a lot of times when we think about college, we think about the degree itself. And I've learned that college is more than just that piece of paper. It's more about the experience. It's more about the people you meet, the things that you learn, the wisdom that you gather from those experiences and the experiences of the people that you meet, you know? It's about the journey and the things that you do, the things that you accomplish along the way that leads you to the diploma. So I thought that it would be very, very, very important and insightful for you guys to learn about how to make your mark in college. Now, the first piece of advice I would give you is to set one goal for each year that you will spend in college. That goal can look like anything. It can be academic, professional, personal. Just make sure you're setting at least one goal for yourself before you even get there, before you even settle into your dorm, before you even hit the road to meet your roommates or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you do that so you are already aware of what you are going there for. And then you can go back to those goals, write them down actually. You can go back to that and it serves as a reminder of why you chose to go to college in the first place. These goals are subject to change as you grow as a person, as an individual, as you experience more and more and more, but the foundation of your goals, those will pretty much stay the same, you know. And if it does change completely, that's okay, because you as an individual, you are changing, you are transforming, which is very, very good. I also suggest that you guys think of what clubs and organizations you want to go to, not go to, but you want to join. I know for me, before going to FSU, I was doing a lot of research on the clubs and orgs that they had. I ended up joining NAACP and the National Council of Negro Women. So those were the two clubs that I joined. I began interning my second year, which I will get into later in the video. I suggest you join organizations that are relative to your major, which is highly important for your resume. Your major, any hobbies that you may have, or anything that you're passionate about. Make sure, whether it's service, whether it's politics, whether it's education, whether it's women, health, if you want to do like an intramural sport, check that out. Just make sure you're joining things and you're doing things that you love, which will definitely get your name out there. It will allow you to meet people, cultivate relationships, which is highly important, and it will just make your overall experience at your university better. Other than that, I suggest you guys to make sure you're networking. So if you have a class that you particularly like, you have a good grade or you have a decent grade, but if you just like the class, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna like the professor. So participate a little bit more in that class. Go to office hours, get to know that professor so that you can cultivate that relationship. That relationship can lead to a recommendation letter. It can lead to a lifelong mentor, advisor, even after college. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're talking to at least some of your at least one, or two or three out of your whole entire college journey, because a lot of those professors are people that are actually in the field. They teach because that's something that they want to do. Now, mind you, some people, that's just what they do. But a lot of times, professors are usually working other jobs. For example, if you're in law, you know, your professor is probably a lawyer or probably practicing, or even a judge. Who knows? They just have a passion for the academia. So just make sure that you are, you know, cultivating that relationship and networking. Networking with people in those clubs and those orgs. Those things will get you, those relationships can lead you to internships, which is highly, highly, highly important, you guys. That experience within those internships, I cannot stress that enough. Like I mentioned previously, I started interning my my second year at FSU, where I interned at the Innocence Project of Florida, that September to April. So I was there for almost a year and I gained so much. My supervisor, I can still call her up right now today, even though I interned for her like over 2 years ago. Well, something like that, about 2 years ago. That's highly, highly, highly important. In terms of the clubs and orgs, I recommend that you guys try to run for an officer position. If that's not your thing, you know, no worries. But I definitely feel like if you're passionate about what you do, the work that you do within the org, what you guys stand for, just the organization period, if you love the people within the org, if you like the officers of the org that's in the position when you first join and you like what they do, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys run for an officer position for sure. Outside of that, start your business, you guys. Like, college is literally the place for everything. If you have a business idea in mind, you are at the right place, because you have people, you have friends, you have colleagues, you have mentors, you have advisors, you have resources all at your fingertips. So I cannot stress this enough. If you guys are interested in starting business, I know plenty of people, girls who start their lash businesses. My glam mom, which I was in the glam program with NCNW, my glam mom, she started her lash business here during her time at FSU. I know another young lady who was in the pharmacy program at FAMU. She started her lash business, super, super cute. She had lashes in like little pill bottles or whatever. And they're doing amazing. 2 Black women with a degree, with a business. I'm telling you guys, start your business. I started my YouTube, although I was in school, but it was like COVID. It was during COVID in 2020. But I started my channel like during my college journey. So if you have a business idea, start that now. This is the time, this is the place. I promise you guys. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I definitely think it'll be worth it. Now, also, go to events, y'all. Go out. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to the club every day, every evening, every night, every weekend, you know, because everybody's not like that. I'm personally not like that. I didn't really go out. Obviously, COVID had an effect on, you know, at least a year and a half of my college experience. But I would say my senior years, when I went out a little bit more frequently. And yeah, go out, experience what it's like to go to the club at least once, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you guys have to get all, you know, please don't, but it's great to have that experience at least once. And apart from that, you know, your university has events. Keep up with the university, keep up those, again, those clubs and organizations will help you keep up with the different events that are going on campus. Go to those events, talk to people, meet up with friends there. Just go out, put your face out there, put your name out there, you know? Also, apart from that, if you guys have, you know, love for service and different things like that, volunteer. If you feel comfortable, volunteer for organizations or, you know, nonprofits that are within the community of your university. I think a lot of times when we go to school, we're so caught up within like the university itself. We forget that like there's actual people and residents that live outside of the university. There's life like outside of these umpteen acres or whatever the case may be. So if you guys want, you know, to be more involved in terms of the community, the nonprofits, or different things like that, you know, volunteer for those orgs and nonprofits and different things like that, like outside of school, if that makes sense, which can lead to a potential part-time job, internship. You can meet someone that can put you in position to get a part-time job or internship. You can meet someone that can help you start your business. It's just all about getting out there, putting your face, putting your name out there, talking to people. I'm not saying you have to talk to 100 people, not even 10 people. You can probably talk to 1 or 2, 3, 4 different people a day. And one of those people can help you get to the next level or help you achieve one of those goals that you have set. So that is what college is all about, guys. Making your mark. Taking full advantage of all of, you know, the opportunities that are presented to you, the resources that are offered to you that are literally at your fingertips. I cannot stress this enough. Make your mark, little black girl. Little girls all over the world, no matter your race, your ethnicity, whatever. Make your mark, okay? Now, if there is something that I've missed or something you guys want me to go into more depth in, please put it down in the comments below, and I will surely make a video on that, giving more detail. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, TotallyTaniya fam. Mwah.
What you do to me, between me and you, I feel like